Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. In the heart of Hope Valley, change is blowing through the mountain air once again. The year 2025 has ushered in not only a new chapter for Hallmark's beloved drama when calls the heart, but also a wave of transformation that seems to touch every life in the town. What was once a quiet community bound by tradition has begun to pulse with renewed energy. Secrets and dreams that could alter its future forever. And as season 13 inches closer to completion, the whispers around Hope Valley are louder than ever. Whispers of love rediscovered, unexpected returns, and of choices that could rewrite destinies. Fans who have followed the show from its earliest days feel that something different is in the air this time. The creative team behind the show has promised that 2025 will not only honor the soul of Hope Valley, but also dare to push its boundaries. The romantic simplicity, the warmth, and the moral grounding will still be there, but wrapped within a more ambitious, deeply emotional storyline that could be the most transformative season yet. Elizabeth Thornton stands at the very center of that emotional storm. After years of heartbreak, courage, and healing, she's no longer the same school teacher who arrived wide-eyed in Coal Valley. Aaron Crocco's portrayal has matured with Elizabeth's own evolution. She is now a woman caught between her devotion to her students, her growing independence, and a love that refuses to be neatly defined. This season, Elizabeth finds herself questioning not only who she loves, but also what she truly wants her life to be. Rumors suggest that Elizabeth's journey in 2025 won't be about choosing between two men anymore. It's about choosing herself first. The narrative appears to be steering her toward a new chapter of confidence and freedom, while Nathan Grant, Kevin McGarry remains a cornerstone of her story. The show seems ready to explore their connection with a realism that Hallmark hasn't attempted before. Sources close to production describe their dynamic this season as both fiery and fragile. Love that feels earned, not granted. Elizabeth may finally let down her guard, but not without facing the fears that have haunted her since Jack Thornton's death. Nathan's world, too, is evolving. His commitment to duty has always defined him, but season 13 delves deeper into his inner conflicts. There are moments when Nathan's faith in his own instincts will be tested, particularly when new threats challenge the safety of Hope Valley. His relationship with Elizabeth is layered with both tenderness and restraint. But something or someone could soon complicate that balance. Insiders hint that Nathan's past might return to haunt him in a way no one expects. In a surprising twist, the Mountie may face a crisis that forces him to question not only his role as protector, but also the secrets of his own lineage. One storyline whispers about a letter discovered from a figure tied to his earlier Mountie days, one that reveals a truth he may not be ready to accept. Could it connect him to a new family member, or to a part of his past he's tried to bury? Meanwhile, Bouchard's shadow still lingers over Hope Valley, even though his presence has grown more mysterious. Chris McNally's character, though absent from the town's day-to-day rhythm, continues to influence its future in unseen ways. There are hints that Lucas hasn't completely left that his fate is intertwined with a larger plan that will come to light in the latter half of 2025. Fans speculate that Lucas's journey might not end in departure, but in redemption. His political ambitions might have taken him away, but his heart still belongs in Hope Valley. The whispers about a letter Lucas sends to Elizabeth have fans talking endlessly online. Some claim that it contains an apology. Others think it's a final goodbye. But according to new behind-the-scenes reports, it may be something more complex, a message that reignites old feelings just when Elizabeth thinks she's moved on. Will she open the letter at all, or will it remain sealed as a symbol of closure she's too afraid to confront? Outside the central love stories, Hope Valley itself is changing rapidly. The town's growth has been a recurring theme for years. But in 2025, that transformation takes center stage. The railway expansion project that began in earlier seasons finally brings new faces: merchants, engineers, even artists, each with their own hidden motives. One of the newcomers is said to be a widowed writer who arrives in town to document Hope Valley's transformation for a newspaper. Back east, her arrival stirs curiosity and suspicion, particularly when she begins to uncover stories that some residents would rather keep secret. Rosemary Coulter, ever the force of nature, finds herself torn between her role as editor of the Valley Voice and her duties as mother and wife. Pascal Hutton has reportedly filmed several emotionally charged scenes that explore. Rosemary struggled to balance her ambitions with her family life. Lee Coulter Cavan Smith remains her unwavering support, but even he starts to feel the weight of change. Their marriage, though strong, will face its most personal challenge yet, not from jealousy or external conflict, but from the quiet realization that their dreams are beginning to evolve in different directions. Fans can expect heartfelt scenes between Rosemary and Elizabeth as the two friends reflect on how far they've come. Their sisterly bond continues to be one of the show's most grounding elements, offering warmth amid the uncertainty. A poignant storyline involves Rosemary confronting her own fears about aging and legacy, wondering if she's done enough to make a difference. It's a theme that mirrors what many longtime viewers feel, that Hope Valley isn't just about romance, but about purpose and community. Elsewhere, the Canfield family's journey deepens as Minnie and Joseph navigate new trials of faith and family. There's word that a visiting pastor will test Joseph's sense of leadership and spark a storyline about forgiveness and resilience. Their daughter Angela, now a young woman, faces her own crossroads as she considers leaving Hope Valley to pursue her dreams in the wider world. This bittersweet possibility gives rise to some of the most emotional scenes of the season, ones that challenge the very idea of what it means to call a place home. But perhaps the most unexpected turn of 2025 comes with a long-awaited return, a familiar face from the early days of Coal Valley. Hallmark has reportedly filmed under strict secrecy with an actor from the show's earliest seasons, though no one has confirmed who it is. Could it be a member of the Thornton family, or perhaps a character we thought was gone for good? The cast has dropped playful hints in interviews, and fans are already theorizing that the comeback could reshape Elizabeth's understanding of her past. There's also buzz around a new generation storyline quietly developing behind the scenes. Several of the children who grew up in Hope Valley are stepping into more mature roles this season. Little Jack, now old enough to understand the complexities of his mother's world, to begun asking questions about his father and the choices Elizabeth made after his death. Erin Crocco has reportedly filmed emotional scenes where she explains the meaning of love, courage, and loss to her son, a conversation that mirrors the lessons she herself had to learn. What truly sets 2025 apart, though, is the tone. Hallmark has subtly evolved the cinematography, using warmer, softer filters that evoke nostalgia, while grounding the show in realism. The production has also expanded outdoor scenes, making the landscapes more cinematic and immersive. Hope Valley's streets, once a small set, have been rebuilt to appear larger, signaling that the world of When Calls, the heart is growing, both literally and emotionally. Music will also play a larger role this season. Composers have created new instrumental themes tied to individual characters. For instance, a delicate piano motif for Elizabeth's moments of reflection, and a slow violin undertone for Nathan's moral conflicts. These musical details enrich the emotional storytelling, making every glance and silence carry more weight. The upcoming Christmas special, which has now become a yearly tradition, will hold particular significance. This year's festive episode is rumored to be more spiritual and introspective, revisiting themes of forgiveness and gratitude. It might even feature a surprise marriage proposal, one that could set the tone for the entire season ahead. Fans believe the moment will happen during the town's candlelight procession, under falling snow, with the church bells echoing in the distance. Behind the camera, there's also movement. Executive producer Lindsay Sturman has teased that season 13 will be a season about faith meeting the future. That phrase alone has fans analyzing every frame of the teasers. There's speculation that a major Storyline could involve the introduction of electricity, or the telegraph expanding Hope Valley's connection to the outside world, a symbolic and literal sign of progress that tests the town's simplicity. Even the supporting cast is shining with renewed depth. Fiona's entrepreneurial ventures might take a surprising turn as she considers leaving the barber shop behind to start a new business venture, one that challenges the gender norms of the time. Florence and Ned's gentle humor continues to anchor the town's lighter moments, but a subplot involving Florence's health may deliver some emotional weight. Faith Carter, 2, is stepping into a larger spotlight. Andrea Brooks's portrayal has always brought compassion and grace to